Start of day 3. So we got Katia just getting back from the supermarket, having taken care of the soldier. So we didn't get raided, and nobody's sick. It seems like the probability of sickness is something less than 50%. Maybe 1 in 3, something like that. It's hard to tell. You don't usually have somebody sick, but often you do. Now, we're expecting to see Franco today, not guaranteed. Now, she was sick. She got better because we gave her the strong meds. He's going to sleep tonight, so we don't necessarily need to put him to bed because she's going to guard tonight. There's no point putting Katia to sleep because she's going to have to be trading. Well, we'll see. Franco may not come today. He usually comes on day 3, but sometimes he doesn't. But what do we want to do? Ideally, we need 19 components to get this upgraded, because then, and I'm pretty sure Marin only needs 4 gun parts. And we've got 4. So I think he's going to be able to make the hatchet. Because normally it's 5, but I forgot that we've got Marin. And Marin's 4. But all we can really do now is, because what we really want to do is upgrade this, we just have to wait for the components and just hope that Franco comes. Another thing we could think about is upgrading the heater here. But we would have to be able to make this thermometer, we would have to upgrade this here. Because right now we can't make it. Because there are 2 upgrade levels of this. We've still got a board to go, but I don't think that's necessary right now. But once we can upgrade this, and once we've got the improved workshop, then we can make the temperature thing to upgrade this. But then it's an option just to see out the entire winter without upgrading and just take the sicknesses as they come. As we saw, you don't always get sick. We had Arica yesterday, nobody today. And winter's going to be over in about 7 days. We would just need a steady supply of meds. But well, anyway, we'll play that one by ear. Meantime, it's 10 o'clock. Now the cutoff for visitors is 11 o'clock. So if Franco doesn't come by then, we may as well just put Katia to sleep and end the day there and see what new locations we might get tonight. So Franco's got 20 minutes to come, 10 minutes. That's it, he's not coming today. It's a shame. Okay, so we may as well put Katia to sleep then. So note that we've got contents across the board because we saved the girl at the supermarket. So he's got no bio update right now. I told you about my old man. I hated that asshole, but war does things to people. That night when the bombs fell on Gravesend. Okay, so that's just a general storyline, not related to any of our actions, whereas this one is. All right, well, we've got nothing more to do today. There are going to be no more visitors because 11 o'clock is the cutoff. Marin has got nothing to do today. We could put in that board, but I don't think it's necessary. I'd rather wait because this is our priority here. Although we do have enough wood. But then when Franco's likely to come tomorrow, we're going to want to have excess wood to trade with him. So I'm going to keep hold of the wood. So that's it. I think at about 5 p.m. I'm going to stoke this fire up to maximum and I'll see you tonight. And here we are at nighttime. Day ended at 10 degrees centigrade, so we're 5 degrees south of where we wanted to be. So we've got 2 new locations, one of which is the military outpost. That's okay for trading, but it's not a great site. There's an awful lot of stuff there if we wanted to go on a combat run. It takes about 2 days to take this place out, but we would get a morale hit, and it's not really necessary. I do have a video up on how to do that, but I don't think we're going to do that in this run. Semi-detached house, half its ruin, that's the Bazina one. So again, not a great site. You need a couple of saw blades to get to the other side, and then it's only worth about one run there. So we're back to the supermarket and the looted gas station. We could do St. Mary's Church, so I think I'll do that, and if that glitch happens, I'm just going to restart the day. Because it doesn't usually happen. So let's do that. All right, scavenge. Now this is one of the locations where you do need a shovel. We just happen to have one. So let me see. So he can sleep because he's already tired. He'll be fine tomorrow. She can guard. We may get raided tonight. And scavenge, prepare. And we are going to need that. There is a saw blade requirement. But the rest is shovel. So we can go there. Okay, so we come in this side of the church. And there is an exit the other side, which is quite a distance away. I'm just going to pick up stuff and carry it over. Because we always come in on this side. We can run back here and pick up any excess if necessary. So then you come up here and you meet the priest. So you have to kind of stand here for a little bit, but then his trading options will open up. So he says not to disturb the people underneath the church, and this is kind of a no-go area here, and you're not allowed in here. If you go there, then they will get aggressive. So we're not going to do that. So the glitch is that when you go over here, sometimes this woman comes out of here and follows you over, even though this is theoretically an allowable area. So the exit is over here. There is a guy over here walking around with a gun, but normally he doesn't bother us. A backpack, I'm just going to make a pile here, and then we'll exit from here at the end of the night. But if the woman aggroes for some reason, then that can also aggro him. So just remember it going pear-shaped on more than one occasions when this woman comes over. And I've also read about it in the forums where people are like, you know, what the hell's going on there? But yeah, it doesn't usually happen. I'm just hoping it doesn't. Well, if it does happen, I'll reset the day. But this is the first attempt. So you can see why we needed the shovel. We can get past some of these by going up and over, but there are a couple here that you can't get through or need the shovel to get past. And seeing as we've got the shovel, we may as well use it. Just speed things up along the bottom here. So that woman hasn't come out yet, which is good. But these three piles here got tons of components and wood, from what I remember. Which is really what we need in this particular situation, in this scenario. So let's go back and offload. So there's that guy. He doesn't normally bother us. I think this is the last pile we're going to use the shovel on. I'll come back for that a little while later. So we've already got enough that we can fill our pockets and go home anyway. So up here is the saw blade requirement. If we go in here, we can't get up there. But if we go out here, note the 3 piles here. I'll pick them up in a minute. Probably do that off camera. So here's the saw blade requirement. So you can't get into the upper part here without that. So anyway, I'm just going to pick up these piles, and I'm also going to go back to the pile over here and just clean out this whole floor. And just check there's nothing we've missed over here as well. Stick it all in this pile. I'll see you when I've done all that, because it's just running around. I'm just getting back to our pile now. I didn't go back to the entrance and do those piles there. So we're going to take that with us, and then it's just a question of what else. So loads of components, parts. I think I'll take those. Wood. So we've got a trading day coming up. I'm going to take all wood. Because Franco, if he doesn't come on day 3, he will come on day 4. I'm just going to take a few of these. He usually has, because we need 19 components. He usually has more than that, but not guaranteed. But if we take 8, then we're going to be 11 short, and he's guaranteed to have more than 11. So let's do that and see you at home. So into day 4. Now, Franco didn't come on day 3. He's going to come on day 4. Very, very rarely he waits until day 5, but so we're expecting to see him today. So first things first, nobody's sick today. Oh, he's slightly sick. Okay. Gonna try him on the weaker meds, and then hopefully, yeah, we'll see. So I think it's 50-50 that he gets better on the weaker meds, but seeing as we've got 3 of them, we'll go there. So he's not tired, but she is. So I'm going to put her to sleep first, because Katia's going to have to stay up to trade. So what we would really like to do today is get this upgraded. So just note we are 11 components short. Now we've got lots of wood. We're going to be trading wood as soon as Franco gets here, but we just need to make sure that we keep 12 behind. Because once we've got that, actually, we're going to need more than 12, because the hatchet needs some. So I think I can't remember with Marin how many, possibly as much as 5. So I think we need to keep 20 wood behind, just in case. So we'll do that. Now everybody's very hungry, but nobody's going to eat until tomorrow. And we do have our meals for tomorrow, so we're good there. Because the way it works is that on the first day, you have no status. Then days 2 and 3, it's hungry. And days 4 and 5, it's very hungry. So day 5 is the second day of very hungry. You do get a negative morale impact of being very hungry, but it's not that big. But if you go to day 6 and get into a starving status, then the morale impact starts to ramp up significantly. Now, if you stay on very hungry for the whole game, or keep on that feeding schedule, then you will hit morale problems. But as long as by about days 11 to 14, we increase the feeding schedule such that nobody gets very hungry again after that, then we should be okay. You normally get a good outcome at the end of the game. But it means that if we're going to eat on the second day of very hungry, that we're eating on days 5, 8, and 11. And then around day 11, we'd be looking to increase the feeding schedule. Possibly day 14, but no later. Anyway, let's see what he's got. So firstly, components, yes. But just note one thing here. Just one stack of components, which takes up a pocket when we come back from a location, buys more than one stack of... one stack of wood buys more than one stack of components. So it's kind of a gain there if we bring back wood from the locations. Anyway, we want all of the components. We want all of the gun parts. Now we have 4 already, but so we should be able to do this without too much wood done. We want the water. I think we want the can. We always take those because they take components to make. Now these are a bit debatable because we can make cigarettes and we can't really use the cigarettes in the wintertime to trade because they're not worth that much, but they're worth a lot more after wintertime. So this would be kind of an investment in the future. Because right now you can get one of these leaves. They're really expensive normally, but you can get one of these leaves for one piece of wood. So this would be, that would be 9 wood just for this. And then the rest of these things would be, there you go. So 22 wood. So remember we wanted to keep 20 wood behind. So anything else we want. The books are going to be expensive. Firewood's going to be expensive. How much is that going to be? If it's 2 wood, we'll take it. 3 wood? No. I think we're okay for meds though, because we will be picking up more at the locations. And we don't really have the wood to be able to spend or to trade with right now. I wouldn't mind this either because it's really expensive to make later in the game. In fact, for 2 wood, how many of these can we get? Not that. 5. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, we'll deal there. So now what do we do? Marin needs to upgrade this first. That leaves us 8 wood, which is fine for making the hatchet. So Marin's finished with his upgrade. Now Katia's just woken up. Sorry, Arica's just woken up. So we can put her to sleep. And now he can make the all-important hatchet. But also we've got enough gun parts that we can make a saw blade. Because remember there was a saw blade requirement at the looted gas station. There was one at the church as well, if we remember. So it might be worth making 2 saw blades and then going back to both of those locations and seeing what we can pick up behind those saw bladed requirements. But now there's nothing more to do today except to have a look at what we might want to build. We obviously wouldn't do it with Arica, but I just want to have a look with her. So as far as the upgrade is concerned, we're going to be wood short, but that's going to be solved very shortly. It's just going to be components. So Marin's going to be needing, what, 26 there? So it's about 14 components he's going to need. But meantime, we can get Arica upstairs because we have the hatchet now and we can start breaking down furniture. So you can see we've got this to break down, this to break down, this to break down, this one over here. So this is going to net us a lot of wood. And meantime, we need to remember that at 5 PM, we stoke the fire. So for the rest of the day, I'm just going to get Arica running around beating up the furniture. 5 PM, I'm going to stoke the fire. And then see you tonight. It's 7:30, we've just stoked the fire up. It's 10 degrees. We just look at our things. All the furniture is broken down now. We ended up with 35 wood. So we were pretty much out of wood. So breaking down the furniture in the house gave us this much. But it also gave us a lot of firewood as well, which is going to see us good for, yeah, quite a while. So as far as what Marin... Oh, you can actually bump that up. As far as what Marin needs for the upgrade, I don't think we got time. No, we don't. Okay, so we are still limited to these locations. Now, looted gas station, we can go back with the saw blade, and there's stuff behind the saw bladed requirement that we haven't seen. Supermarket, we could go back with a lockpick. And St. Mary's Church, there's also a saw blade requirement we could do there. So I'm going to go back here because there seemed like a lot of stuff to pick up there. Now he's slightly sick. He can sleep. She can guard. We're liable to get raided. I think given that everybody's armed and that we've got a couple of boards up, we should be okay. But it's probably time to start thinking about putting the last board up. But we should be fine. So let's go St. Mary's Church now. No preparation needed because we've dug through all the piles that we want to. So it's just going to be the one saw blade. I don't remember there being a lockpick requirement behind the saw blade, but we'll find out. Because even if there is one and we have to go back again, there's at least 2 more troops there. So let's go there. So again, just picking stuff up along the way and just hoping we don't get attacked for no reason. So yeah, he trades, but I don't remember he's got anything we're particularly interested in, unless somebody was sick or injured. So he's got meds, and these if we wanted to be making cigarettes off him. I guess he's got a fair bit. But not today. So there is a saw blade requirement there, but as we've seen, we can get over and get to the piles here without having to... I wonder why she jumped down. This is probably empty, but we'll check it. All right, so this is our go pile here. So let's go up and see what's behind the saw blade. And whether it's worth it. Sometimes it isn't. For example, the decrepit swa, it's got a saw blade requirement there, where it's rarely worth it to spend a saw blade. But we've got 3 piles. Well, yeah, that one's not worth it. Unless these make full stacks, then that's not worth a saw blade. Oh, that's worth it. Yep. Okay. So what do we want to take? Full stack of meds, pretty much always. Parts, once we get into food production, we're going to need a lot of parts. We're going to need those for lots of things. Now, we did need components, didn't we? And we just picked up a lot of wood from breaking down the furniture. So I think just going components and seeing what we can do with that. I think we can upgrade the workshop with that. So let's go there. I'm going to end the episode there rather than run too long. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you for the next one when we will cover days 5 and 6. Bye.